Hey laser lovers, welcome back to Xtramorecreations. And today we're gonna do a few more coasters. It's coming on Christmas real quick, and I hope you guys all had a great Halloween. And I got some amazing designs, and I got 6 more coasters. So hey, how about another free project? Seeing you guys really liked the last one, and I would love to see your results. I'm going to post my email, so if you have any questions, or if you just wanted to show me your results or what you've done with the image, maybe something different, you've remixed it, whatever, I would love to see your results. So yeah, I got 6 amazing Christmas images that we were going to engrave on the round coaster. Same idea. So yeah, we're going to bring on the happy holidays, and we're going to just jump right in here. All right, it's all done. Let's take a look. It looks like snow. Turn my light off. Maybe I need to turn it back on. That's a really nice coaster. All right, here's the next image. I'm thinking this one's gonna look really good. But we gotta go about this one a little bit different, okay? So instead of going the normal edit and remove the background, it's gonna take out more than what I want. So we're gonna do kind of opposite. We're gonna invert it first, and that looks really good, but we don't want that background. So now we're gonna take it, because if you do it the other way, it was gonna ruin the image. So that is perfect. That is absolutely beautiful. You can go right ahead now. You can click your raw coaster settings, and then I'm gonna leave everything, but what I'm doing is I'm gonna bump that up. You know what, I'm gonna take that up to like, I saw some detail, I'm gonna take it up all the way to like 240. So that's the lines per centimeter. You probably don't mess with that too much, but it should take a little bit more time and really bring out the detail in this image. So the next thing is, okay, you can go to like, if you remember the other one, you gotta go 3.75. I'm gonna drop that image to that size. That's great, okay? Now, the next thing we're gonna need to do, I need to crop this in a circle, okay? It's still in a square. So what you can do is we're gonna go to shapes here, okay? On the side here. Sorry, there we go, shapes, basic shapes. Now you can do whatever you want. We're gonna go right ahead. Gonna do a circle. Now the circle, gonna put that to 3.75. Okay, the circle is now you drag the image inside the circle, or vice versa. Drag that over. Okay, and line it up. You might need to take a second here and line it up here. Zoom that in a little bit better. Okay. All right, because one's a circle and one's a square, it's giving me a bit of a hard time. It's giving me the one crosshair, but it's jumping in that one spot, okay? So that's pretty well centered. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna highlight them both, all right? Now you're gonna right click and you're gonna create mask. Now, that's inside that circle. You can also move it around if necessary. See there, it's shading out the area here. So you're gonna wanna center that. I'm gonna save all these. You guys won't have to. I'm just showing this, so if you ever wanna do this yourself. You can do another image. You could do a star or something like that. I don't really wanna, we'll show that another. So once you get that centered, then you press done. That's gonna finish your masking if you needed to adjust it and stuff like that before anything. So that's done. And now that's set to engrave. And it's showing that it's a little blunted off on the ends and stuff like that. That's not a big deal. That should be where the chipped edges are anyway. And all the settings are still there. 40% grave and 40% power. And we're on engrave on the raw coasters. This is xTool settings. And all I've done is I've taken the lines per centimeter up to 240. So we've gone ahead and we have centered that. And but now, and I've already gone ahead and measured, so we're gonna mark the processing area. This would be the last thing to do here for this one. So we'll go right ahead, Mark that perfectly there. Mark your next point. And your final point. Go right ahead and close that lid. Okay, we're gonna hit end marking, then done. Now, to get that image, I always like to kind of like highlight everything. You can see there the double crosshair. That means we're dead center. Could almost go a little bit bigger, but I think we'll be all right. I think there'll be enough detail around there. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Those will be, if you look at that, yeah, that's gonna be, all those little stars will pretty much touch everything. We're gonna go right ahead like we always do here, and we're gonna see how this is gonna turn out. I'm really anxious for this one, actually. This is 2 out of 6. 17 minutes. That's gonna pop, I know that. Let's see if it's gonna go any faster. All right, and away we go. It's going pretty fast still. We'll see how much more detail I'm gonna get with this, putting up the lines per centimeter like that. Beautiful, I like it. All right, 4 more. All right, I got another one ready to go here, and this one's really nice. So I've done a little bit, I've done the same thing. I've had to do the masking, make a circle. This one ended up perfect though, no issues there. Setting everything to 3.75 and then centering that. And now we have same thing. That was like a square background. Then I had to like use a circle to crop it. And I'm messing a little bit more. I'm gonna slow it down. So this one I'm going 40, 260, and 240. And there it is. I've already gone ahead and set the height and got the circle and everything. We're ready to go. And we're gonna go right ahead. We're gonna process. All right, and that beautiful deer image is on its way. Beautiful. Really liking the look of that one. So there's 3. So I'm gonna try to see if I get a better. Beautiful. So there's 3 now. And I got another 3 images to go through here. All right, I got this other Santa one ready to go. I think that's gonna turn out real good. So I've got it, everything is ready to go. Got it set. I keep on messing with the settings a little bit, seeing if I can get, especially on ones like this. So I'm not messing with the percentage. I'm going like a little bit slower, making sure that the laser's not going too fast, and you know, more lines per centimeter and stuff like that. So that's gonna bring out even more detail, especially in a picture like that. If you go back to the original picture, I don't think, you can try, see how they would do, like if you download these files, you can always like reverse them back, see how they look. And but I definitely prefer usually the inversion. I've tried them before, and I might do a comparison, but yeah, we're centered up and ready to go. Again, I've just changed a few things here, and that is centered. See there, crosshairs. Drop that, and rock coaster, measured everything. Boom. That's all ready to go. Just need to send the information over. All right, We got 5 now. We're on to the last one. Again, I'm probably gonna load a couple more images for you guys. I just ran out of coasters and I hope you guys really enjoy them. So the last one right now, I figured I'd go with a snowflake. Now I had a regular snowflake and I kind of like this one. I have another one and I think that's gonna turn out really good. And this last coaster had a little bit of like, so what I've done is I took a little bit, it was messed up and it was all different colors and stuff like that. And so I've done a little bit. The other ones I've done nothing. I literally took them out of the packages. Now this one, okay, so I can move that. I've just done. So you can see there, I've cleaned it up pretty good. I've actually wet sanded it and took a little bit of isopropanol. So I went isopropanol first. That didn't really, I tried a little bit of water. And so when I had the water on it, I had some wet sandpaper and I sanded that down. Now that is super smooth. I've never sanded them down. That's incredibly smooth right now. So we're gonna see if that's gonna make any difference now that it's incredibly smooth. I've already gone ahead and focused my laser. This was a square image, so I've gone ahead and done the editing like I normally do. We got the height there. And so now what we gotta do is we're going to crop this in a circle. So we're gonna go to your shapes and then you're gonna grab a shape. Now you can do this with whatever you want. You could grab a star or you could grab this plus sign, whatever, and do the same thing. Now watch what I do here is I take this circle. That slate coaster is, I'm gonna probably want these about 3.8 or so, 3.75 usually what I do. Okay, so we can get rid of the shapes for now. So, okay, we're gonna take this to, let's go to 3.8 just so it's easier for me to type in right now. 3.8, okay? And now you're gonna take that circle and you're gonna take that to 3.8, okay? Now you're gonna put them on top of each other, center it. Oh wait, something ain't right here. Because I have to mask it first. And I might need to make it larger. So once you have them pretty well centered, what you do is you highlight on both, you right click, create mask. Now you can see if you were to move that out of it, you see how it goes unshaded and stuff like that. So what you're doing is you're kind of like cropping it in the circle right now. That's saying it's centered. It was. Always trying to do this. So yeah, once you have that centered and you're happy with it, you click done. Now you have an image that's in a circle. It's actually smaller now. It's telling me that that's why. So now we want that to 3.8. Boom. So now you have a cropped image and it's all edited, ready to go. Here's my settings again. I've tweaked the settings. I've tweaked the rock coaster settings. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. So we got 40%, which they show. I'm slowing it down. I'm going 160 and I'm also going 260 lines per centimeter. And so now what we got to do is mark the processing area. And then we're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna mark that right now. You're marking the outer edges, okay? If you go with the chipped edges, I'm accounting for that, okay? So the perfect circle is on the outer edges where that cut is made. Okay, got all our 3 points. Click end marking like always, and then done, that finishes. And then bring that over, center it. It was coming in nice and clear there, wasn't it? There you have it, perfectly centered. I almost feel like that needs to go a bit smaller, and I might. Probably take that to the typical 3.75 anyway. And then center that. Oh, center that. And away we go. Sometimes you gotta highlight them all together. There you go. It's all ready to go. And it's closed. Okay, last one. Let's see how long this is saying. It takes a little bit longer, I've noticed. I've done the updates and stuff like that. I've done all the updates. There was like a recent one yesterday or something like that. Okay, 22 minutes. They're ranging between 25 to 30 minutes, 22. So I'm gonna round them up to about 25 minutes each. So we're ready to go. Take a minute to send the project through, and away we go. All right, it's done, and I'm really impressed with the way that looks. I love it. Glad I went with this one. And for the coaster that looked messed up, you can't tell at all now. It looks amazing. So, you know, I know there's some people that do sand, so you can, you know, sand these down. I did some wet sanding, and you know, it might be worth the effort. You can try with or without. Maybe I'll do a comparison. Again, that coaster, I know, I think I had a picture or video of what it looked like coming out of the package, but you know, I absolutely love that. So there you go. That now completes the set. I wish I had another one. I've used this 12 pack to do the other coaster set that I've put up. So now we have this one. So there you go. I will load 2 more images, I believe. I think I'm gonna pick out 2 more for you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoy that. All right, just on a note here, finishing up there, the more I look at this, the more I'm liking the sanding. And I know that some people have shown that, and I just never took the time. I do like that, and maybe you'll like it better the other way. But I am noticing it's a little bit smoother and maybe a little bit more darker in detail with the sanding. So there is a bit of a difference there. You can make that decision yourself. I have wet sanding paper. It was like $2.40 or something like that. You can see there where I sanded that one down, and just with a little bit of water and sand that and dry it. And again, you can do that or not. So I've got them all loaded. I'm gonna upload the files to DesignFind. If you're not on there, it's all through xTool. It's like right there actually. If you X out and you got everything ready here and you're about to start a new project, you can see what's trending now, and then you can click on more and it'll bring you into the projects and stuff like that. You can search for me, and I'm going to be uploading the you can search for xtramorecreations. I have a few projects on there already, and yeah, this will be another one going up here within the hour hopefully. So hope you enjoyed it and would like to see some of your results. You can email me at xtramorecreations@gmail.com. Now, I have this butcher block oil, and this is what I use when I'm doing coasters or anything that's going to be next to food. So you can see there, it's food grade safe. It's good for your cutting boards and stuff like that. So yes, I do cutting boards, and I use it on that. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a little bit on this and see. I'm gonna show you now. The other ones, none of them are done yet, but I'm gonna put this on it with a microfiber, and we're gonna clean that up. So we're gonna see how much of a difference that makes, and if you guys like that, you can make that decision if you do or not. It does dry. You got to watch it with the kinds that you're using. That's why I like this one. Some other oils and stuff like that will leave it really slick and permanently slick almost. So yeah, we're gonna put a little bit on this one. Got a little bit on there. You're gonna see it's gonna get pretty shiny, a little bit more detail, it's gonna pop and stuff like that. Probably should have put another glove on. It will clean. You're going to see a little bit more of the... That one wasn't as dark, and maybe if I like it, I'll do them all. But we'll do a comparison side by side. It's starting to look a little bit more like the sanded one now. I'm just going to try to do those outer edges, and we'll get a good look at it outside. All right, and here they are, all done up. The oil is not even dry. Just put it on there like 5 minutes ago, but I used to do this, and then I started leaving them natural, but I must say, I think I might go back to coating them. They look really nice. It cleans them up and pops a little bit more. There's a little, that shine will go away. They're super shiny right now, but you can make that decision yourself. Some people don't like it. I do, sometimes I don't, but today I'm really loving it. So as always, keep your lasers focused and stay creative.